Everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy. In the last episode, I got a lot more mad than I thought I was. Well, I guess I kind of remember it, but it's. I was laughing really hard about it. Well, not really hard, but anyway, laughing out loud at all is kind of laughing hard for me because I'm usually pretty quiet. But so I was kind of having a laugh at that. Maybe 28. They take about 24 HP. I don't know. Is that a lot these days? Then again, that is a lot coming from 3 of them, so yeah. I don't remember if fire's good or not against these guys. I'm pretty sure I remember ice is. Also, I was reminiscing about how ineffective lock has been, so I looked it up. Apparently, there's a bug in the game, and that makes it so that it always misses. It's a useless spell. See, old arcade games are the best. And then the level 3 lock version, apparently, that increases evade for every opponent by 20%. It doesn't lower it. It does the opposite. So that's even worse than useless. It doesn't even miss. It hits and makes them harder to hit. So, what did I decide on doing here? I'll have them attack them. He will ice him. I don't know if that's going to take him out. Let's just go crazy with the magic because maybe if we do that, it will mean that we don't lose as much HP over time, which will end up being good. Although if they're not going to do 24 damage to him, they were doing like 5. So, yeah. Maybe their crit rate isn't, or that double hit. Oh, now it only did 16, so I guess that's more manageable. So yeah, we won't use any more magic on them. Oh, in Final Fantasy form, they're missing all of their attacks, so that's good. Nothing's changed on that end. Maybe it was worth making him dodgier. Okay, we'll have our powerful people attack them, and the weaker ones will finish this one off. Yeah. I don't know, it might be worth using... If there's 3 of them again, it might be worth using magic on one of them, but so I think we made the right call. I don't know about using up the level 2 white magic, but then again, we haven't been using that as recently, so I guess it might be better to just use it and, you know, save the HP. So, the other mistake I was making in the last video is I should have been using more tents because, you know, a lot of our party members were down a lot of HP. So it would have been a lot more cost effective to use like 2 tents than like 7 potions or whatever we did. So now we're down a lot of potions, but we're just gonna go ahead and head west anyway. And just deal with it. Oh, they're attacking first. That could be bad. At least they all missed. Except for that guy. And that guy. Only 24. Maybe fire magic's more effective against them. That doesn't sound right, though. I don't remember that being the case. I'm sure we've been through this. But I'll try fire magic next. So it says WR, so I assume that means that they're werewolves. I don't know. we're still going to have everybody attack them, because I seem to recall them having a lot of HP. Maybe sleep would have been effective instead of fire. If that doesn't work against them, then I think sleep will be a better move. So the other thing was, the townspeople kept talking about how everything was to the west, so if I had remembered that, I mean, I might have still gone north and south, but it would have been more for exploration and less thinking that's where I should go, because if they, did I already do the fire spell? Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Good, and maybe it was actually really effective. So anyway, like I was saying, I probably still would have gone up north and south, at least if I thought that those would be dead ends. If I, oh, okay, that does more damage, so that's definitely worth it. But if I thought that they were, like, you know, led to different towns, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I was going south because I thought I could get to another town there, and I shouldn't have done that. Okay. But, the townspeople, or at least one of the townsperson was saying, oh, there's stuff to the west, so probably should have just been going to the west anyway, but, you know, since I've had so much trouble, it might be just as well that I didn't do that, because that way we're kinda training, grinding, because, you know, well, what I mean is, since we're having so much trouble, that obviously means we're, or at least I'm underleveled. Maybe I'm overleveled, and, like, people who are good at this game are like, oh god, you suck, and that's probably the case, but at least as far as an inexperienced guy like me goes. Oh, there's another thing we could dock the ship. Wait a second, what's going on here? I'm pretty sure I went as west as possible, not like a arachnid. Oh, 3 damage. Oh, are these guys we need to use magic against? I might try to run, because I don't think they're going to give us enough experience to be worth it. I could be wrong. Anyway, it'll be a test to see. Can't run. Oh, great, now we're poisoned. Okay. So maybe running's more effective than I thought. You know, keep experimenting with that and see if that's the case. Oh, who does need the antidote? I guess it's iced. Wait, is he supposed to be down there? Did that only happen after he got poisoned? Okay. So I think I... Oh, so we fight these guys and maybe get some experience, or... Yeah, I don't think these guys do too much damage. I'm gonna no, I only have one level 2 left. I'm not gonna do that. Let's try sleep. Yeah, let's just, if we're doing 14 damage to them, it probably won't take too long to take them out, but I'm probably misremembering, and we should be doing... Oh, great, now we're attacking the only one who's asleep. At least we kept him from attacking, but I don't know, that only saves us from about 15 damage, at least based off of what the other one did, so I don't know how useful that was. We're never using lock again. I wish you could replace those spells. Uh, oh, the joys of playing a game like this blind. Okay, so we're not going to use that because we want to save that for an ice spell that we might need in the future. So I guess we're just going to do regular attacks, and I think we only have one more invisible spell, so we should save that too. So we're just going to attack. Ugh, that seems so useless. Not sure what else we can do, though. I don't know, maybe he should use the fire spell. Yeah, probably. Unless we need a sleep spell for, like, you know, 7 wolves again or something. You know what? I should play it safe. And I'm assuming that this is safe rather than not safe. I'm gambling that there'll be more danger in the future than there is danger in the present, which is why I'm saving those resources. Let's put it like that. I think that's the best way to put it. Oh, now we have a good opportunity to use a tent instead of waste all our potions, because for 3 people, it's worth using a tent. Actually, I suppose even for 2 people, it's worth using a tent, because it's only 75. Oh. It's only 75, but 2 potions that does the same healing for 2 people. I'm just also gambling that he's not gonna... I guess it wouldn't... I could use a potion on him because Zakes isn't gonna do any damage, so he may as well do that. And we're not wasting it because we're only gonna use 1 tent. I just hope... Oh, good. So it's not like he's not going to get the full amount of health from the tent. So that was probably a good move. We're learning. This is experience. Okay. Tent. So like I was saying, you know, this is 75, and he does 30. Oh, we just used it. I thought maybe you'd hit it and then confirm it. But yeah, they got all their HP back to reasonable levels. So that, so even for 2 people it'd be worth it, because compared to the 60, the 260s, which comes to 120, that's actually really cheap. So I should probably be investing more in tent. Yeah, I should be investing more in tents than in potions. That's good to figure out, I guess. So apparently when they say head west, they don't mean walk west. They mean ship west, because we weren't able to walk west on the land. And I guess the first clue to that should have just been getting the ship. Like, that should have made it obvious. I guess. I don't know. I mean, if you're looking at it from the perspective of, oh, it's fairly open, that means, oh, you could take the land or you could take the sea, but I guess I can see where they're coming from by giving us the ship right away. But, you know, it's just the fact you can walk to the west, so you'd think that that means that there's something to walk to. But I think this whole area is landlocked. And you could waste a bunch of time going north and south and trying to go west. Of course, I recognize that area where I tried going west. I thought that might have been from going south, but it's not. Yeah. Let's use what we've learned and just use tents, even for just 2 people, because I needed to use potions on Fred and Iced, but it's more cost effective to use a tent. Uh-oh. It was probably a good move, too, at this rate. And since we're not going to run into any more monsters, we may as well go all out on the magic. Speaking of which, I guess this is just as well. Ah, see, if she had moved first, we could have saved that HP. I'm gonna be pretty annoyed if he faints. Oh, only 26. Okay, actually, season after I was... But now it's not even worth gambling. Wait, how much does it cost? Oh, but then... Okay. She's out of that too, so okay. Oh. Whoa. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because I did increase his evasion, but I'm pretty sure he got hit even after that happened, so I guess I'm not relying on that. Yeah, it was good to heal him. In fact, I think he probably needs to be healed again at this rate. I think he can survive one hit though, so I'm gonna have the Black Mage do it. Oh, especially since he can move first. Come on, stop being Final Fantasy. Start being a better experience. I was also wondering, maybe I should take the weapon off of the martial artist, because, well, according to the instructions manual, he's also good with his fists, meaning he can attack competently without a physical weapon, at least according to the manual. Why are these guys taking so long? There. Hopefully he'll be weakened because of using all the magic on him. So I'm almost tempted to just take his weapon off of him and see how that affects his respective attacking power and, oh, that was cool, and hit accuracy. So I'm going to take a look at that real quick before we go back into the town, and then I guess we'll take to the sea. Let's see. Okay, damage 16, hit is 20. Let's compare that to other people. 15, 25, and yours was 20. 20, 10. She seems to hit pretty often for someone whose hit is that lower than them. Okay. I don't know, just anecdotally, it seems like she's more accurate than that. Wow, we got a lot of money. Items. No. Equip. I mean armor. And then we unequip it. Oh, wait. Armor. Weapons. Okay, damage 12, hit 20. Oh, that doesn't affect his hit. Only his... status. Well, it only affects his damage. It seems kind of strange that you'd have a class who's good without having a weapon if that doesn't have any particular advantage to it. I mean, maybe the only use for that is that, you know, he's the last person that you want to equip a weapon with. You equip everyone else because he's, you know, good enough without one. But then everybody else, you may as well do it first. But then after, like, the initial, like, 10 minutes of gameplay, or maybe half an hour, that just stops being useful. Or maybe that's just flavor text, and he isn't actually, you know, that good without a weapon compared to the other classes. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get... Well, I want to get another pure. I think I want to get more, though. How many of those do we have? Okay. So yeah, I'm tempted to have like 10 tents now, just because it seems like those are more, not just cost effective, but better all around. The only difference is you can't use them in battle, so I guess there's the advantage. Heals have an advantage in that regard. I'd like to leave enough to get another spell, too. And, of course, be able to stay at the inn, so let's see where we are now. Okay, we have 8 tents and 8 heals. What kind of... Ugh. Let me review what other kind of magic we can get, because maybe we won't need... I know I was saying, oh, we don't need to get any more magic for a while, but Ice, Temper, Invis... So, let's see. Between the two of them, I said probably at least consider white magic, Yelly, Lamp, Mute, Alit, Invisible. So A-Lit lowers lightning attack, Mute prevents magic attacks, keeps them from happening, and Lamp, does that get rid of the black, or the status effect? So I would want Mute and probably Lamp between those. I don't know how. I don't think Mute's going to be useful yet, though. Lamp might be. Let's take a look at the black magic. I'm still thinking I'm leaning towards just getting potions for now. But let's just take a look. Okay, Ice, Dark. That might not be a bad move. What is the... I wonder... Let's see, maybe I have that up. The guide telling you about the... Okay. Black Magic level 2. Dark. Blinds enemies, which I suppose lowers their accuracy. I might actually want to get that one. Yeah, I think I will get that now. I'll get that now, or... I do want, like, 10 potions, though. And the level 2 magic... I think it's usually better to use that on... If the... Let's see, Dark. Blinds... Oh, it does it on all enemies. Okay. That means it would be very good from a defensive perspective, because if we have her increasing our evasion and they're all blinded, I think I will get that for now. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure it doesn't, like, increase their hit accuracy or something. Dark Final Fantasy Guide. Darkness not only reduces monsters' chance to hit, but also increases your chance to hit them. Oh. In both cases, the difference is 20%, so don't expect the spell to negate all damage dealt by the affected monsters. It's often good opener when fighting large groups. Slow is usually a better spell to use against groups of monsters with multiple attacks, since it is 20% more accurate than Dark. Oh, hit accuracy is 96. Be aware that many monsters resist status element spells, included both Dark and Slow. Okay. Yeah, Dark seems like a good idea, so I'll get that one. Oh. So now he has, even though, I was thinking Ice would be more useful, if there are a large group of monsters, Ice would be good for taking out one of them, but then you have a bunch of others to deal with. So it's basically, as far as I can tell, it's an improved sleep, because, it affects them all, and it lasts the whole battle. I mean, it's the same as Pokemon. If you put the Pokemon to sleep, they're not going to attack you at all, so you guarantee it, but they're going to recover after a while. Whereas if you put them with, like, paralyzed, it's always going to be there, and it's the same kind of an idea behind that, so I think that's probably for the best. So if I have a bunch of tents and heal a lot outside of battle, maybe I won't need to use potions inside of battle. But on the other hand, I'm the type of person, as you saw earlier, where I wait for people's HP to get low before using a tent, so I'll just get a heal, and then I'll go to the inn, and then in the next episode, we're going to head, I guess, kind of southwest to see if we can get to the next area using the ship. So we'll see you then.